Hi, my name is Loyce Calloway, and I am the Assistant Administrator with our Home Care Department, and I am pleased to be here today with one of our wonderful nurses. Her name is Grace Ackle, and I want to welcome Grace to GSV-TV. Thank you, Grace.
Thank you for having me.
It is wonderful. I'm so glad that she said yes when we were talking about something that we could do on today to share with our resident about the home care department and all of the wonderful things that we do. Grace, I know that we have a really good team of staff, of clinicians, of therapists, of aides, and all kinds of wonderful people in office staff that really help us each and every day to keep our team going. So today, I get to have a conversation with Grace, and that's what I'm calling it. Just a time where we can just sit and talk and share about some of the things that we do in our department. How long have you been with home care, Grace?
I've been here for 3 years now.
Okay.
And I started with home support, and then I joined the home health team too.
All right, okay. What kind of things have you noticed that you think are just noteworthy that our department is able to do? You want to talk a little bit about the services? I know that a lot of times some of our residents and some of our staff even get confused.
Right.
And they say, well, what is home care?
Right.
And what's certified home health? And what's home support? And I thought I would give you the opportunity to address those things so that the residents and our staff who are watching know what those departments do.
Okay, we have home support services and home health services, and they both fall under home care, Green Spring Home Care.
So home care is like the umbrella for those two departments.
For those two departments.
Okay.
The major difference is that home health is Medicare covered, 100%.
Okay.
Though the home support services are privately paid, or if the client has a long-term insurance, it can cover the cost of his visits or the aids. So this is the major thing.
Can you say that one more time? I want to make sure people that actually got that and they heard it, because I think that is really great information. So just one more time for our residents and even our staff who are listening, the difference between certified home health and home support is
that certified home health is covered by Medicare, 100%.
100% covered by Medicare. Okay.
And the home support services are privately paid.
Okay.
And sometimes if the client has a long-term insurance, it can cover the cost.
Okay, under which side?
Under home support services.
Home support services. So long-term care, if the resident has it, the long-term care insurance
can cover the home support services.
Or private pay.
Or private pay.
Okay, thank you. I think that's a great point to clarify, again, because we do get lots of questions about that and saying, okay, what's the difference? Right. So thank you for sharing and helping us to get the word out about what the difference is. If you look at each of those areas, certified home health, can you just share with the residents just some of the services that a resident might require or need for certified home health?
Certified home health in general covers therapists, clinicians. The client who is discharged from the hospital more than 3 days sometimes is eligible to have home health at home, Medicare covered. So he can have a skilled nurse visit, he can have a physical therapist, occupational therapist, a speech therapist visiting him in the home
Okay.
and provide him services
Okay.
for a certain period of time
Okay.
that the clinicians put depending on the client's condition.
Okay, I see.
Though the home support services, they provide nurses and aides.
Okay.
The nurse's job is a little bit different from the home health, like home health treatment. Like in home support, the nurse can visit for wound care.
Okay.
And can do medication management. She can visit weekly or bi-weekly
Okay.
to prepare a medication for the client.
Okay.
And we visit to do an assessment, and if the client needs an aid, we write the care plan to the aide based on our assessment.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's a little bit different.
Yes.
And I forgot to mention too that the home health, they have home health aides covered by Medicare.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, but it's not with the same. She can only visit twice or 3 times a week max, and for a limited time,
Okay.
an hour and a half, and that would be it.
Okay, I see. I see.
Yeah.
That's some really good information, and I think I think the more that we talk about things like this, and we get the word out, and certainly. I would think that being a resident in this community and knowing that those services are available right here.
Right.
So you don't necessarily have to look outside the community to get the things that you need to be able to stay in your home, to be able to stay in your apartment. And so typically for you, I think I would ask is, can you tell us a little bit about what your day is like? Life, a day in the life of Grace, if you will.
Okay. And in general, let's say my schedule for tomorrow is already set.
Okay.
I know the clients that I need to visit because let's say if I'm home support and I have a client that I visit every Thursday for medication management, so he's already there on my schedule to be visited tomorrow, Thursday. Same thing if I have a wound care for home health too. If I have an admission, it's already there. So in the morning when I come, I just have to make some phone calls, gather my stuff, and schedule my day to visit the clients. And I think that's it.
Okay. I think that one of the things that I've noticed that that nurses do, I mean, certainly you all you contribute so much to the home care team. It's you all do supervisory visits with aides, you're constantly updating care plans, you're in constant communication with the residents. And then you also work with family members when issues come up, and I think that that is just an extra. Sometimes, certainly, if you're working with family members, just because of the needs of the residents, and so assuring the family members that you are a resource and helping them to navigate, because not every family member is actually a local family member. Or sometimes a family member might come depending on what the care that's needed for their particular mother or father, but they'll come and then they go back to wherever they're located. And so if they're far away, if they have a distance, they're able to work out things with you all, with the nurses. Make sure that the care plan is what it needs to be, and then they can go away assured that level of care will continue.
That's true.
When they're no longer in the community.
That's true.
I've just seen you all do such a wide variety of services.
Like in home support, whenever we want to do an assessment, We call the client and the family member, and we ask if they would like to be during the assessment.
Yes.
So we can have their input. Mm-hmm. Sometimes if they cannot be in person, we can give them a call during the visit. We do a conference, a call while in the home, and we try to make a care plan that is basically done upon the needs of the client. And every 3 months, like once I visit and I set a care plan and the aides are set up to go, we visit after 3 months to see if everything is okay.
Okay.
And if the family member would like to be contacted, we do that. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing. We call, we let them know we're here after 3 months. What would you like to add, to change? And yeah, definitely we're always in contact with the family, mm-hmm. If needed. Mm-hmm. And of course, we are always in contact with the physicians,
okay.
with the social worker,
yes.
if there's any problem.
Yes.
So it's like a team.
Right. And that's exactly what I was thinking. This
yep.
interdisciplinary team
yep.
that's working to make sure that, comprehensively the care needs of the residents are being met.
Right. Right.
I think it's always, for me, it's always great when people work collaboratively, and I just think that is something that we do and do on a regular basis. Mm-hmm. So, and you all are on call as well, right?
Yes.
You have a rotation that you do.
Yes, we
okay.
always have a nurse on call.
Okay.
In both departments. We during the weekends and on holidays, it's 24 hours. We have the phone on. So if the client needs anything, like an aide did not show up, they can always call.
Okay.
We can refer the call to the schedulers. The schedulers are really important in our job.
Yes.
Because they are the ones who schedule
mm-hmm.
the aides.
They're like a hub, I think.
Yeah. So. Yeah, we really appreciate them. They work hard, especially
yes,
on the
do.
weekend, to cover all the hours.
Yes.
So what I was going to say, yeah, so there's always a nurse on call.
Yes.
And the client feel that they have a backup in case they need something. Mm-hmm. And I lost.
That's okay. It happens.
Yeah.
But no, I think what you're saying is an important point, and you're really describing how we all work together as a team in the home care department, yes. both certified home health, home support, our clinicians, our scheduling coordinators, on-call scheduling coordinators, mm-hmm. management staff, right. Just, great therapists, and our aides, CNAs, companions, and home care right. workers, all working together to provide the care that the residents need in the community. Right. I want to thank you. It looks like we're just about out of time, so I want to thank you for taking the time for us to have a conversation with Grace. I appreciate all that you do and all the nurses and the home care team, all the staff. So thank you for your time and coming to share with the residents today, Grace. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.